This is for survival only. The garden and the chickens you see here are just for survival. They just put a little food on the dinner table. They don't even fill the table.
Panagiotis Triantafylopoulos' life has come full circle. After 37 years in Athens, the laid-off graphic designer has returned to his birthplace, the small village of Aristomenes in southwestern Greece. Now, instead of making slick packaging for multinational drug companies, Panagiotis is gathering firewood, tending chickens, and preparing for the annual olive harvest. The 54-year-old is literally back where he started, living with his elderly mother in the house where he grew up.
This room is very important emotionally because this was my mother's first bedroom, and this is where I was born, in this room.
After nearly 5 years of grinding recession, Greece's development engine is running backwards. With unemployment above 25%, many families that clawed their way into the middle class in the decades after World War II are slipping backwards. Panagiotis lost his job in 2010 and hasn't been able to find work since. He had to leave his wife behind in Athens, where she's caring for her own aging mother. Here on the farm, he's been able to cut back on monthly expenses. He's trying to get by on what he can glean from his family's small plot of land. He hopes the oil from the family's olive grove will bring in enough to get his family through the coming winter, but he's worried.
This is not a good year for oil. Here you can see some olives. Up there are none. Here there are none. The tree is almost empty. You should be seeing olive where the leaves are, like this twig here.
As European Union leaders weigh whether to lighten Greece's crippling debt load, the steady contraction of the country's economy is threatening to erase the progress of a generation. Panagiotis' 81-year-old mother, Sophia, has started taking in sewing to help make ends meet. She works on a foot-powered machine she bought in 1925.
I started sewing again because of my son's joblessness. Would I work at my age? Am I capable of working? I would only run the home, look after my chicken. I get really tired now. Working on this sewing machine for 2 hours tires me out. My whole body aches. But what else can I do? What can I do, the way things have turned out?
The family's biggest fear is that Panagiotis' 18-year-old daughter will have to drop out of college, which she started this year. Tuition at Greek public universities is free, but room and board is expensive in the northern city where she studies. If he can't earn enough on the farm to pay his daughter's expenses, Panagiotis says he will try to look for work overseas, maybe join his brother in Australia, but he would need to raise money to get there.
This crisis leads to people's misery, to the dissolution of all social structures. Everything is being destroyed. Whatever happens tomorrow, the damage will be complete. Because when young people are forced or think to move away from Greece in order to have a perspective, the damage is complete.
For the Wall Street Journal, this is Gordon Fairclough in Aristomenes, Greece.